Before we start this video, I just wanted to say that sorry about the video. It might be kind of bad. I mean, I'm playing on a newer version of Minecraft and the servers are kind of bad, and my FPS and everything might be bad, but whatever. Let's just get into the video. Hey guys, it's Infamous Football Talk, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to do day 3 of our technology versus our companies, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what to call it at this point, but yeah, before you watch this video, go watch the other two because those ones are pretty epic. Yesterday we talked about the best business, G Suite versus Office 365. Today we're talking about something a bit more interesting, which is entertainment. Entertainment and social media. Some companies that you might see here, there's a lot of different companies you'll be seeing here. However, the ones that you might see the most would be Amazon, Google, and Facebook. But yeah, without further ado, don't criticize me on my opinions. I'm horrible. I've never done research before, or I didn't do research here, so this is just off my knowledge. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so round 1 is streaming services. The ones that we have competing here is Netflix versus Disney Plus versus Hulu versus Prime Video. Prime Video has a huge library of movies, and overall, I mean, there's only one problem. You have to kind of pay for your Prime membership, and you also have to buy those movies or rent them, which is something that's a bit weird. However, they also have a lot of shows, Prime Video originals. However, the king of originals would go to Netflix. They have some huge hits such as Tiger King and Stranger Things. And they overall have a lot of movies. They might not be good movies, but they have a lot. Not as much as Prime Video. Prime Video is the best at their library of movies. However, Netflix also has some great movies along with some great originals. Disney Plus, this has to be the most genius this has to be the most genius thing Disney has ever made. I mean, like no streaming service has every Disney movie, all the Disney classics, and Disney just came in. I mean, you have to have probably rights from Disney to do those, and Disney just came in and decided to make their own, and it was huge. And not only that is also they have they also have a lot of originals as well. Some of my favorite originals include The Imagineering Story and Pixar in Real Life. I've never been a Star Wars fan, but The Mandalorian is absolutely huge. In fact, there's a new season coming out. And Mandalorian was a huge success. Maybe single-handedly could have carried Disney to #1, but whatever. Hulu, they have a live TV and a good range of options. I mean, one thing that I really like is the fact that they have a lot of like TV shows like America's Got Talent and things like that, and you can rewatch them. And not only that is live TV. I mean, like our cable is literally Hulu. And it's great. I mean, the one problem is they don't have good servers for live TV. However, if you're in it just for the movies, then this is definitely a great streaming service. However, the winner here would have to go to Netflix, just because it feels like it deserves it. A lot of people have Netflix. A lot of people like what Netflix is doing. And yeah, let's go on to round 2. I kind of spent way too much time on round 1. I'll try to make it a bit shorter. Round 2, we have music streaming services. Spotify versus Amazon Music versus YouTube Music versus SoundCloud. Now, I don't know really much about SoundCloud, but yeah. So Spotify and SoundCloud have huge libraries, because that's what their main thing is for, is music. Amazon Music has a lot of features, such as lyrics on like almost every song, and along with that, they also have they're also very compatible with Alexa as well. And then YouTube, it's YouTube Music. It doesn't have a big library, and you're not allowed to really upload much, just like Amazon Music. But they're not quite there yet. But I feel like in the future they could be somewhere. However, one thing that makes this go easy is the fact that that Spotify is just a winner. It's overall the greatest music streaming service, and yeah, I just feel like it really deserves this. It's so much better. It has a lot of options along with the features that you need just to make it the best out of all of them. And it's been like that for a long time. Let's move on to social media. This is a bit weird because all of these social medias have different kind of like, it's a bit confusing because all of these have different types of goals, and we're gonna, I guess, base that off of what they're trying to achieve with their social media and how have they done it. YouTube. So our competitors are YouTube versus Facebook versus Twitter versus Instagram versus Reddit. Quick honorable mention to Discord. It just didn't feel right to put him as a social media. Even though it is a social media, it feels like also an instant messenger, and I can't get my head whether it's an instant messenger or social media. It could be both, okay? It could be both. But anyway, YouTube, I mean, you can literally search anything on YouTube. YouTube's goal is kind of to make videos, videos about whatever you want, and they've achieved that. Some of the big content creators in gaming include some of the great. You can start a career in it, and people such as MrBeast, Dream, PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Ninja. There's a lot of different gamers on YouTube, and not only that, there's also a lot of different people with tutorials. A lot of them are kind of small, but yeah, I can't really listen to any of them. Then there's also like vlog people, that trend is kind of gone in a way, but the challenge people as well, the people who do challenges and clickbaity type of stuff, it's kind of fun at some points. People like Preston, Unspeakable, MrBeast stands at the top, and I guess Save Rug as well. But yeah, YouTube is overall great. It's just a great social media platform. Reddit, there's a lot of different question and answers. Reddit's kind of goal is almost a mix of Discord and Twitter. Basically, Discord, you can join Discord servers and chat with other people. Reddit, you can join different Reddits and subreddits and chat with different people. And you can also, but instead of like being like Discord where it's like an online chat little thing, Reddit actually is kind of like Twitter. It's like you can post stuff on there. And a lot of times you can ask like questions on your Reddit, and millions of people have answers for them. And overall it has a lot of cool things. Also, like, memes are very funny as well. Twitter is about kind of posting the hashtags. That's a big part about Twitter. That's what makes Twitter kind of tweeting out what your feelings are, whatever. And I feel like it's kind of like celebrities. It's not really for the smaller people to share about whatever. It's more of celebrities to share whatever they want. Like, I've seen during football games, maybe like during the Super Bowl, under hashtag Super Bowl, some celebrity will post something about it, or even a big Twitter account. It's just big people who on Twitter. It's not really the smaller guys. Instagram is kind of for friends and family. And then also another thing about Twitter. The only problem with Twitter is it has also a lot of politics. There's a lot of politics on it, and you might not want to see that. However, if you're not following those politics, then you're pretty much good. I mean, that's not me. I'm following all my favorite Minecraft YouTubers. But then let's move on to Instagram. Instagram is just for family fun and friends and stuff like that. I feel like Instagram did what social media was originally supposed to do, wanted to do in the first place, and they've kept with it. You know, there's a lot of things with Instagram. Facebook was that until it turned into a lot of people doing politics, fake news, and overall it's unsecure. I don't really like Facebook. Instagram is better because you kind of post about your family and friends. That's what social media was originally about. And that's why I want to give this round to Instagram, which is a bit shocking. Okay, I have to kind of go quick here because I'm running out of time. But moving on to round 4, we have instant messengers / calling services. An honorable mention goes to Discord because once again, I don't know if it's a social media or instant messenger, but it works good as an instant messenger, specifically for gamers as well. Maybe another honorable mention to TeamSpeak because it's kind of the same thing as Discord. But anyway, let's go on to the actual one. So the competitors we have is Skype, iMessage / FaceTime / Apple Call, Apple number, whatever. You also have WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Google Hangouts, and that's it. And I guess Discord as well, but Discord would easily win. It's just, for some people it's not. Anyway, iMessage is kind of used in everyday life. Like, that's the main messenger that everyone uses because everyone is familiar with Apple products. And along with that, calling, everything, I mean, you use Apple products in your everyday life. Plus, it has a really, really great ecosystem. Like iMessage with a MacBook, it's so much easier than a gaming computer. There's a couple applications such as Dell Mobile Connect that will tell you about it, but you can't really send messages through there. iMessage overall is better, is in a better ecosystem, and overall iMessage is better because I feel like a lot more people use it. It's just the one that you use. Hangouts, literally no one uses, unless you for some reason do. I mean, one of my friends uses it, so I mean, and overall, I mean, Hangouts is alright. It's just alright. I mean, Google has tons and tons of different chat things, like Google Duo. That's all I can name, but if you just, yeah. Facebook's Messenger and WhatsApp are kind of around the world because of Facebook. Facebook, a lot of people use Facebook. 4 billion to be exact, I'm pretty sure. 4 or 5 billion. That's about like 2/3 of the world. Yeah, Facebook is kind of a big deal, and I feel like if you want to stay in touch with, I mean, my grandma who came from Iraq, including my mom who came from Iraq as well, they came from Iraq, and my grandma has been using Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp to keep in touch with her friends from Iraq, and I see, yeah, I mean, it's used for that type of stuff, even though it wants to be kind of spread around. I mean, it is really, really good for that, and it's overall a really good messenger. I really like Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. Skype is straight up for boomers. No one uses Skype these days, and if you do, then you're a boomer. Whatever. But I have to give the point to iMessage. I mean, you really think about it, it is the best. Round 5 is kind of non-cable live TV. You know, there's cables like such as DirecTV, Spectrum, whatever. But these are like the non-cable apps and whatever, and that's kind of what we use these days. They have all the basic ones that you need, and I don't think I even go over cable in my whole thing. Do I? No, I don't. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's all you need, anyway. So, where was I? Let's start with, who we have. We have Hulu, YouTube TV, Pluto TV, and Sling. Hulu has some great options and some great prices. In fact, we use Hulu. However, they have horrible servers, just really bad servers. Sling is better servers, definitely better as a TV. Definitely has a lot more options. However, they don't have really good pricing for what you're getting. Pluto TV is free, and it's overall just the worst servers ever, and it's just not easy to get around. I don't really like Pluto TV. YouTube TV, I don't really know about. However, they have they have better channels, and just a better deal. They have like 20 more channels for just they have like 85. Hulu has about 65 channels for about $40 a month. If you're not doing the Disney bundle, which is Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN for only $13 a month. And then YouTube TV is about like $50, something like that, $50-$60, and they have about 85 plus channels, which is really great. It's a really great deal. I really like it, and I think YouTube TV gets the point. So anyway, that's the end of this video. I'm sorry it kind of took a long time. I was really going off about stuff, and yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.